This is the fight we've all been waiting for today. I think I'm been getting mixed reviews. So in the Jaxxon podcast Discord, we've been asking questions, and people have also been asking us over the weekend what we think. You know, a lot of people basically want to know who's going to fight who. These are a lot of basic questions, but some of the questions I got is this where the UFC is going? Bobby Green's very critical of it. Everybody's been very critical of it, which is wrestling now the new dominant martial art?
Until it can get defended, right? Like I said, we go through these waves. Like then you're going to have guys that are going to start defending takedowns and making these grapplers get in uncomfortable situations. So what it comes down to is you got to have two of the most well-rounded fighters possible. That you can't let someone like Islam be so dominant in wrestling and grappling that it turns into a fight like this. So it comes on both parts, right? It comes on a part of like Islam being more exciting, but also JDM being able to get out of those positions and get back to his feet and get it back to where he wants. And like the way that he started the first round, you're like, oh, fuck, this is going to be a problem for Islam, right? Like he came out fucking firing, looking sharp. Then he gets taken down. That all goes out the window. Now he's so worried about the takedown, he doesn't let his hands go, you know? And then you got his cornerman just telling him like, hey, just be aggressive, throw this. And he, you know, his cornerman probably going to get a lot of flack for like not giving him technical advice, but at the same time, you'd think that you trained for the last 3 months, all that technique, that you should have to just tell them like, hey, we got to fucking go. Like you're going to lose no matter what. You're going to either lose on your back or you're going to lose swinging. You might as well lose swinging, you know? We needed him to have that Michael Morales stance a little bit more, get his hips back and use that advantage there. But Islam made the fight look so easy, dude. And I did not expect it to look that easy. I chose Islam to win. Anytime there's a grappler versus striker, usually 90% of the time I'm picking the grappler. Especially when they're this dominant. But I expected JDM to give him more problems, be able to get back to his feet and show more danger on his feet.
I've heard people say that JDM's boxing is better than Tupura, so I wasn't expecting for Islam striking to be as good as it was. I'm really impressed with Islam's striking. I think his fight style. He should have taken him down, right? And he should have taken him down a couple of times, pieced him up on the ground. Then, like you said, had him worried about his takedown. Then just piece him up with his hands. That would make him such a bigger star, I think, right? Yeah. You know, because he did it. He did it a little bit. Like JDM was worried about his wrestling, so it changed his striking style. Now Islam can just pick him apart with his striking, and boom, like even a bigger star. When he can out wrestle him at any time. Like if the guy start, taking advantage of him, like on the feet. Oh, here we go, back down to the ground again.
Yeah, but at the same time, he is the number one pound for pound fighter in the world now. Like he wasn't because he took a little bit of time off. They put Topuria up there, but now he's guaranteed back. He's a two-time champ, super dominant, 170. Like thought this fight was going to be harder. Like no way you don't put him number one pound for pound fighter in the world.
How long has he been off?
Well, he took a little bit of time off, not like crazy amount, but a little bit of time. Wasn't as active. He gave up his 55-pound belt to go to 70.
Now, this is my first time seeing Islam fight, to be honest.
No way.
No, I haven't seen him fight before this.
Okay.